What's up, beautiful world? This is rSlashTNA, and welcome to another episode of rSlashIDontWorkHereLady. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button and notification bell anytime during this video. If this is your first time on this channel, we welcome you. If this is not your first time, welcome back. Enjoy the stories of rSlashIDontWorkHereLady. Our first story is, I am doing my job, it's just not with this company. I am a security guard. With the outbreak, we have gotten a lot of new companies and contracts, and there have been several stores that hire my company for mask enforcement, basically refusing service for anyone who tries to walk in without a facial covering. This event took place at one of these new contracts for a home improvement shop, one that promises that you can save big money shopping here. My job at this location is extremely simple and narrow. If I see someone walk in without a mask, I stand between them and the gate, inquire as to their lack of mask, and give them the option of purchasing a mask for less than 50 cents at the nearby customer service desk if they do not have one of their own. For the most part, people are kind and understanding. Many of them apologize, saying they forgot, and quickly dig out a mask from a pocket or a purse and go on about their way. One day, however, I met the Karen. Lineup: me, myself, security guard; CSC, customer service employee; manager, and Karen is, of course, the Karen. I had just stopped an elderly gentleman and asked if he had a mask. He laughed, pulled it out of his pocket, saying he always forgets, puts it on, and walks through the turnstile. As I'm having the conversation with him, in walks Karen, staring me down, no mask, and almost runs into the elderly gentleman as she tries to rush past me. I, however, step in her way with a kind smile. "Hello, ma'am. Do you have a mask today?" Karen: "No, and I don't need one either." Me: "I am sorry. However, the store policy states that everyone is required to wear a mask. If you need one, you can get one over there," pointing to customer service desk, "for just 42 cents. Karen: "I told you I don't need a mask. I just need a wash machine. Where are they?" Me: "I don't know where the wash machines are. However, I can't let you pass this point without a mask. Please either get one on or see the customer service desk to purchase one." Karen: "What do you mean you don't know where the wash machines are? What kind of incompetent worker are you?" Me: "I am not an employee of the store. I work for a third-party security company. I do not know the store, but you cannot go through these gates without a mask." During this time, Karen tries to walk around me multiple times. I keep stepping in front of her, keeping my hands low and calmly repeating, "You need a mask." Karen: "You obviously work here, and I don't like your attitude. Either tell me where I can get a wash machine or get the hell out of my way." Me: "She," pointing to CSE, "will be more than able to help you find what you need, as well as sell you a mask so you can shop here." At this point, CSE realizes that something isn't right, as for the most part, as a guard, I smile and wave, pace, and don't really interact with customers. So when I am no longer smiling, standing still, and speaking with the customer, this usually means that something is going wrong. CSE: "Hello, what can I do to help today?" Me: "She is looking." Karen: "I want a wash machine and he refuses to tell me where they are. He just keeps getting in my way and telling me to wear a darn mask." CSE: "I am sorry, but he does not work within the store. His job is to enforce the mask rules. I would be more than happy to help you. Do you have a mask today?" Karen: "No, I don't have a mask and I'm not wearing one." Some long-winded rant about HIPAA and civil rights. CSE: "Well, ma'am, he won't let you in without a mask, and unless you have one, I would be unable to assist you in getting the wash machine you want." Karen: "I've had enough. Give me your manager now." CSE then goes on her walkie and radios for a manager to come up. Manager: "Hello, how are you doing today?" Karen: "I'm doing horrible. Your employees are useless, refuse to help me, and won't even let me in the store. I demand you fire them both." Manager: "I am sorry, but he," pointing to me, "is not an employee here. We hired his company to enforce mask policies." Karen: "I've already told you people, I won't wear a effing mask. Now fire these people and help me get my wash machine." At this point, she is escalating more and more and is getting very close to the manager, which triggers my training. Normally, I am not allowed to go hands-on. However, there is an exception when there is a significant threat of violence to myself or employees of the company I am working at. and it's starting to appear as if some violence may happen. Me, ma'am, I'm going to need you to calm down and please back away from the manager. We don't want any physical contact. Karen, I'm not talking to you. You're about to be fired anyway. You might as well go home already. Manager, he's not going to be fired. He's doing his job, and I would be more than happy to take you to our washing machines, but you need to get a mask first. Another 5-minute argument during which I am forced to stand between the manager and Karen as she is getting more and more aggressive. The manager took this chance to motion for CSC to call the police. Manager, at this point, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I won't have you yelling at our security or refusing to follow our policies. Karen, I'm not leaving until you fire this a-hole and I get my washing machine. And get out of my way. Don't you know it's rude to get between two people talking? Manager, he is doing his job, making sure no violence happens. We have called the cops. Leave now. About 5 minutes later, the cops arrive with Karen screaming that we physically assaulted her and hit her when all she wanted to do was get a washing machine. And even after the police reviewed the camera footage, she held to her story. As they attempted to trespass her from the store, she swung at me and luckily missed. That, however, was enough for her to leave the store in handcuffs. I'm not sure why she thought I was an employee. My uniform is gray and black with the bright red logo, and the store's uniform is a lot of blues and greens, but all's well that ends well with Karen in the back of a police car. And this next r/IDontWorkHereLady story is Asian restaurant equals Asian workers, right? About a year ago, my dad and I were waiting in front of the host stand at a Mongolian barbecue. It was pretty busy, so we were waiting a while. As we're standing at the podium, another family walks in and is gathered at the entrance. A few minutes go by before the mom of the family walks up to my dad and goes, are you going to see this? We have a party of 6. Mind you, my dad and I are both Asian, but we were clearly on the customer side of the host stand and were dressed very casually. My dad is caught off guard and doesn't know what to say. I'm trying my best not to bust out laughing, but I'm very much laughing at both of their faces. Immediately after, the white, blonde hostess takes us to our table. We take one more look back, and Miss Party of 6 looks like she just peed her pants. It was a delightful meal cooked by 4 Puerto Rican gentlemen. And this next r/IDontWorkHereLady story is Karen thinks I was working in grocery store and spits on me. So this happened about a week ago when I went grocery shopping. Obviously, I had my mask on and I was also wearing those medical and scientific blue latex gloves. I was picking up some food when I saw this woman that wasn't wearing a mask. At first, I was just like, whatever, stay away from her and move on with your life. But then she started coughing and sneezing, so I got worried for the older clients. I am a young adult and some people in the store were in their mid-60s and even 70s. I wasn't sure if I should report her and I didn't want any trouble, but then an employee went into the aisle and I just pointed her to the lady. She went and talked to her and the lady got really mad, saying that I lied and that she was going to get me, not the real employee, fired. She started screaming about how I was a snitch and F&B for wrongly getting her in trouble. And since I am pretty introverted and shy, aka really not good with confrontation, I just kind of teared up and apologized, saying that I just want the others to be safe given the current pandemic and that I also did not work there. She continued to cuss and yell at me while calling me a liar for saying I didn't work there. She said her proof of me working in the store was that I was inspecting the items and scanning them with my phone. Granted, I was scanning items, but it was with an app that helps you see if an item is healthy. It's called Yuka. The employee and I were simply trying to get her to calm down and just put her mask on, and the employee said that if she didn't stop disturbing the others and didn't put her mask on, she would call the manager and get her kicked out. The woman threw a fit, walked up to me yelling about how I ruined her day by calling her out. She was still coughing, spit on my shoes and left the store, leaving her car behind and yelling that she would get me fired one day. I was pretty shook from the whole situation and I froze. The employee was so nice to me though. She gave me disinfectant and Kleenexes to clean my shoes. She helped me finish my shopping and gave me a free chocolate bar. We need more people like her in this world. If you are reading this, kind employee, you know who you are. I want to thank you again for being such a nice human being. Those were 3 great stories. To hear my best suggested stories, click on the video to the left. To hear more I Don't Work Here Lady stories, click on the video to the right. Click on that subscribe button right there in the middle and make sure to like and leave your comments below. Thank you for watching. Have yourself a great day.